Yes guys, welcome back to the channel and get some sun with Paz. Now, it's Mother's Day and we've got my mother with us. Say alright, mother. Say alright, Jules.
Right, Jules.
Right, that one's my mother in case you didn't know. Now, we're going to go into the Hardwick Arms, which is behind us, and we're going to treat her to a meal. So let's get in there and see what they've got. Come on, stop messing about, watch the intro and I'll be back in a minute. Right then guys, so we managed to sit it down in the Hardwick Arms, which is located in Streetley.
Sutton Coldfield.
I've had to re-record this scene because Julie keeps like telling me it's in Sutton, Birmingham, Streetley.
Streetley is actually awful.
My mother's arguing with me now as well. Anyway, it's Mother's Day, she's supposed to be kind to you, so. Anyway, guys, let's take a look at the menu. Right guys, so rather than actually tell you what's on the menu, I'm going to film it, put some music over the top, secure the music, and have a look at the prices. Right, so I told you it was a big menu, didn't I? Now, Julie and my mother are having a bit of a nitter-natter, as the women do. I'm thinking, now, you will see another, this is an Ember pub, and you will see another one of these coming up. In a little mini-series we're going to be presenting to you very soon. Something to do with me and Julie getting married. Anyway, I'm thinking now, I've already tried from another Ember pub. What was it, Jules? The double maple stack burger, and I tell you now, that was absolutely Bostin. It was the best burger I've ever tasted. Julie had the maple glazed pork belly, and that was gorgeous as well, wasn't it? I tried a little bit of it, and I tell you what, I fancied nicking hers instead of eating mine.
I'm going for the same again because I need to compare whether the two Embers are the same.
You're going for the same again?
I am.
You're not going to try something different off the menu, so the guys get to see something else?
No, because I really enjoyed it.
You're being selfish in the folks. Right, let's see what my mother's going to have before I tell you what I'm going to have.
You can have the same as me.
Have a look.
I'm thinking of a maple glazed pork belly.
What, the same as Julie?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, right, if them pair are having the maple glazed pork belly, I'm going to have to try something very different. So I think I'm going to go forward. I'll come back to you and let you know. Right, and folks, I've put you on your little tripod up there. I'm going to go for steak. In fact, I'm going to double up because they do an 8-ounce rump steak for $14.99. Now it comes with seasoned chips, grilled tomato, flat mushroom, garden peas and crispy onion fries. But you can double up for an extra £5, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to have 2 steaks, I don't care. So, Julie, are you definitely having this pork belly?
Yes, I am.
Mother, are you definitely having your pork belly? Yeah, right. They're having 2 pork bellies, and I'm going to go for the double up steak. So let's get it ordered. By the way, I'm behaving. I'm on the Diet Coke.
Oh, have you seen this steak? You can have it with peppercorn sauce, or you can have beef dripping gravy.
Beef dripping gravy?
You on a diet?
I'm going to have peppercorn sauce. I don't fancy beef dripping gravy with my steak anyway. You've got to have peppercorn sauce with your steak. You can't have beef dripping gravy. Right, So that's what I'm going for. Doubled up steak, peppercorn sauce. These pair are having the pork belly. Julie don't like to be adventurous, likes to have the same thing over and over
Oh, I
again.
thoroughly enjoyed it, so I want to try.
I know, but you might thoroughly enjoy something else and show the guys something else. Although you ain't seen it yet in the next vlog. Right, we'll come back to it in a bit when it's all been ordered. Do
I've changed my mind.
you mean you've changed your mind?
I'm not going to have the maple glazed pork belly. I'm going to go for our signature steak pie. It's a classic steak pie with Guinness, served with creamy mashed potato, mixed greens, roasted carrots, and a rich savoury gravy. So I've still got my dinner.
Right, Julie's changed her mind then, folks, so she's going for our signature steak pie. It's a Guinness pie, basically. We'll see what that looks like when it comes out. Are you still sticking with your pork belly, Mother?
Yes, because I like pork belly draft, so I'll stick with it, thank you.
That's it then, folks. They're sticking with that decision. I let them change again, so get it ordered on your dog and bone. Are you having another pint already?
Yeah, this one's free.
Julie Moss is on the second point. Have a look at this. Look, panny over there. 2 points. No wonder people comment in the video down below saying Julie's not in the right place unless she's got a point in her hand.
That one's free. I had a voucher off the app.
I'll come back to you in a minute. Right guys, so I managed to download the Ember app on my phone, and eventually after many faffing abouts, I've got myself a free drink, and it's Guinness. And I still reckon it's better than the Guinness in Ireland. Well, everybody raves on about the Guinness in Ireland, you know. Yes, it is a bit smoother. How many times have I said this on vlogs now?
What?
About the Guinness in Ireland. Not as
No, you keep saying
I don't think it is as good as average, to be honest. I prefer the tasty Guinness. Having good old Britain.
It's just because I think Guinness in Ireland.
Yeah. When you're drinking Guinness in Ireland, you think it's better. It's not. Now looking at Julie's, we've got the special pie, which is a Guinness and ale pie with mashed potato, carrots and some of that green stuff on the plate as well. Spin it around, Jules. She can't, she's got Prosecco in her hands. Was that free as well?
I've had a free pint and I've had a free Prosecco.
Right, you spin it round, I ain't even filming it, to get it spun round. We'll get it to cut into that pie in a little while. It's got the gravy as well, that mashed potato looks nice. It's still spinning it round, I'll tell her to stop in about 3 minutes. Stop now. Here we are then folks, there's my mother. And there's the pork belly, I told you it was on the plate. Spin your plate round, Mother, let's have a look. Look at that guys, look at that. Roasted carrots on there, you got some nice big slice of crackling on there, you got some mashed potatoes, some nice gravy. Looks nice. Is there enough on that plate for you, Mother? Is there enough on that plate for you? No. It will be by the time you finish it. I bet you're full when you finish it. And she's got a free gin and tonic with it as well, folks. So get it from the app. Right then, folks, have a look at mine. I've got 2 8-ounce steaks in there because you have to pay a £5 extra and you get a second one as well. I've had it done medium rare, we'll cut it into in a minute. I've got some crispy onions, I've got my tomato and again, 1 lonely mushroom. A mushroom on that plate. And then we've got my chips, nice and golden and crunchy. And we've got the garden peas. Right, let's cut into this and find out what it's like. Right, before I tuck into mine, my mother's wolfing hers down there. Let's get her opinion and see what it's doing. And Julie, the big one in a minute, let's get her over there quick. Let's cut into that pork belly over there, look at that. Show it the camera, Mother. That's it, see, knows how to do it more than Julie. Is it nice? Mmm. He's getting the hang of it, guys, he's getting the hang of it. We'll make a star out of it. Right, I have to keep telling Julie to put a dog and bone down. And between every bite, she picks up a phone and starts calling somebody, texting somebody, or doing something on social media. Does it taste nice? Can you taste the Guinness in it? No. It tastes like a Guinness and ale pie.
Just tastes like steak.
Yeah, but it should have a hint of Guinness in there. Tell you what we're going to do, folks. Let me have a lump of a meat. Don't look at me with both eyes. Let's get a bit of meat out there and I'll taste it. Have a look at that. Right. There it is. Let's see if I can taste anything. Tastes just like steak pie. She's right. I've got to give her that one. Right, come down there. We'll have a look at mine. Right then, folks, have a look at mine. I've got 2 8-ounce steaks in there because you have to pay £5 extra and you get a second one as well. I've had it done medium rare. We'll cut it into in a minute. I've got some crispy onions. I've got my tomato and again, one lonely mushroom. Mushroom on that plate. And then we've got my chips. Nice and golden and crunchy. And we've got the garden peas. Right, let's cut into this and find out what it's like. Right then, folks, first things first, let's go in for a chippy chip. Oh, they're crunchy. There's your chips. Frozen chips, but they are nice, I think. They're not crunchy.
This is nice, salty.
They're nice, but they ain't got that crunch I thought they was going to have a look. I've got the gravy all over me now. Oh, fluffy inside. There was a slight crunch to them. Just at the edges, I need the serviettes now because I've got gravy all over my fingers. Right. Chips slightly disappointing. Some of them are crunchy. Got the salt over there, dear.
Want some salt?
Yes, please. Thank you. I started yet, I'm too busy filming it. Like, she's just come out and says everything alright, so I ain't tried nothing yet. Right. So with a bit of salt on. They are nice chips, it's not as crunchy as I thought it was in the back. And then we've got these crispy onions. These look nice. Getting for one of them. I'll show you the star of the show in a bit, we'll get round to it. There's the crispy onions. Oh well. Them are nice. That one's fell in peppercorn sauce. A mushroom's going to be a mushroom, isn't it? Have a look at it. Bit overdone, to be honest with that is. Yeah, the mushroom's a bit overdone. The mushroom's not very good. Right, let's try the tomato. Just a normal tomato that's been grilled. Have a look at that. Just a grilled tomato, that is. We're going to cut into the steak in a second, which is the star of the show. Crispy onions, them are nice. I do like them, so we're going to move the crispy onions out of the way. We'll pan the camera down, we'll cut into the steak, find out what it's like. Right then folks, let's cut into this piece here. How easy does it cut? It's a bit charcoal on the outside. And it should be medium rare, so it should be pink in the middle, which it is. Have a look at that. It's a bit hard to cut through, to be honest with you. Either that or the knife ain't very good. So there's the steak. There you go guys, again, there's the steak, nice and pink inside. Let's have a bite. I'm going to cut it in half actually, it's a bit of a big portion that is. Very hard to cut. Very hard to cut, to be honest with you. Right. Nice flavour to it, full of flavour. Bit chewy. In fact, I might need to cut that up a little bit more. Let's try this second piece, because the second piece doesn't look as overdone as the first piece. Let's cut into some of that. It's got a totally different texture to it. My peas are going to fly across the table in a minute. Right, here's the second piece, because there was 2 pieces of steak. I paid the extra £5 on them.
We can get you a free drink next. Don't know the app on your phone. You can get them the free drink.
It's got a very nice flavour to it, but it is quite chewy. Is it the best steak I've ever had? No. It's not the worst. Try the peppercorn sauce. Now that's consistency of that is a bit thin. That mushroom is well and truly overdone. That's I'm going to eat it, but it is very, very overdone. It's a bit rubbery. Get some peppercorn sauce on the steak. I'll come back in a minute when I finish chewing it. How's your steak pie there?
It's alright.
She always does that.
Yeah, because I was swallowing what I'd got eaten.
Like he's trying to unstiffen her neck.
I was swallowing what I'd got
Was
in my
you?
mouth. So I wasn't
tissue?
eating. So I wasn't eating with my mouth full.
You just have a weird way of swallowing things, like that. Just like that. Right, guys. How is your steak? How is your steak pie?
It's alright.
Was your mashed potato nice?
It's
Was
alright.
it fluffy?
Yeah, the
I just wanted to get some feedback off her.
The veg weren't the best, to be fair.
I don't think this one's going to get a 10 plus like the last one did. But we're going to go in, finish off my dinner now, because these pair have nearly finished. I ain't even started mine. I'll come back to you in a minute. Let me eat this.
Can't really comment because I had that at the Longhorn. I've had something different.
I get what you're saying. You need to
So I can't compare.
Yeah, guys. That crispy onions are really nice, like them. Chips are more or less your standard chips. Very nice though. Your peas are peas, they're just peas. Can't really say nothing about them. They are done just right, they're not too soft but not too hard. No. I don't know about you guys, but how do you eat your steak? When you have a steak or meat, pork chop or whatever, how do you eat it? Do you eat everything around it first and then leave the meat till last like I do?
Now I eat my steak, I cut it up, put it
then
in my
you go.
mouth and chew it and swallow it.
We never was going to say that, didn't we? Too obvious. Now, Jules, I'm going to tell you now. It is nice food, but it's not as good as the food we had at the Longhorn, which is also Ember. But it is nice. Is it value for money? To be honest, I mean, on average, they're about £15 a meal, aren't they?
Well, the thing is, I signed up to the app, so I've had a free pint of Carling and I've had a free bottle of Prosecco.
Yeah. We have had a lot of freebies.
You only get that once.
My mum's had a free gin and tonic. I've had a free Guinness. So, price-wise, it's not too bad.
We could sign up to the app as well and get her another free drink.
I'm getting everything out of the way. Don't get my steak and cut it all up. Put my peppercorn sauce on the top and wolf it down.
You're not
there.
eating your tomato?
Yeah, a bit. Well, we finished off them last year. I'm have to wash them down with a bit of Guinness. Cheese. I wasn't going to drink today. Might be going out the window. Well, it's gone out the window, innit? Right. Let me cut this up and pour the peppercorn sauce all over. It might take some time because it's a bit tough to cook, to be honest with you. I mean, Like I say, it's a nice flavour, it's just quite tough to cut and eat. There's your peppercorn sauce, let's get that over the steak. It's nice, it's just not as thick as I'd like it. I tend to like my peppercorn sauce quite thick. I'll put that on the table just to make a mess. And one piece of steak is cooked totally different to the other, but this one's pretty much charcoal on the outer. It is medium on the inner, but the outer's charcoal. I can't even get my fork into it. Let me try the other end of it. Now, look. Can't get the fork into it. You need to be the world's strongest man just to cut it. Need Eddie Hall there. Julie's Prosecco looks nice. Well, my mother's got a pint of lager in one hand, which is nearly gone, and a gin and tonic in the other.
It's about to have a freebie drink.
This is why she's my mother.
Very keen on gin.
Go on, try the gin. Let's see tell me what it's like. I like gin. There's only a single measure in there, it ain't gonna be strong. Don't get too sloshed. It's a dry gin. You probably can't hear me, mother, because there's the other side of the table and the mic's on my chest. Alright, folks, Julie's off for a fag. She keeps saying that she's going to quit smoking before the wedding. She keeps saying I'm quitting smoking soon. I don't know how soon, because she's off for a fag again. When she runs out of fags, apparently, Gary. Look.
You know what your email address is?
The fork physically won't go into it unless I stab it really hard. Right now, Julie's just signed up to the app on my mum's phone. I've got my mum another free drink. So she's had a lager, she's had a gin and tonic, and now she's getting a small bottle of Prosecco as well. She's going to be sloshed by the time I get her back home, I tell you.
I'll go for an afternoon nap, I think.
But I've had an idea. If you log into the app with your email address, sign up. What's to stop you logging back out? Or, if you don't let you log out, uninstall the app. Because most people have got more than one email address, and I've got about 10.
I'm just trying with a
and then
different email
reinstall the app and log in with a different email address. And they get the offers all over again. Well, they tell you that, by the way.
We'll let you know if it works.
But yeah, we will let you know if it works. Because Julie's doing it now, on the dog and bone. Right then, Mother, did you enjoy your pork belly?
I did, but I could do a bit more on my plate.
You wish there was a bit more on your plate?
Yeah,
so you enjoyed it that much, you would have had some more?
I would have had some more, yeah.
Good, good. So what would you give it out of 10?
7.
7 out of 10.
Enough on my plate.
What's what?
Enough on my plate.
What's the weren't enough on your plate? So you give it, right, Mother's giving it 7 out of 10 for the pork belly because there weren't enough on the plate. She
It wasn't
wanted
actually
more.
pork belly, it was more like pork loin with a piece of crackling on the side.
There you go, there, folks. There's my mother's verdict. Now we're going to pan around to Julie, who's over here. Go on then, what did you think of your Guinness and apple pie?
I'm going to say 9 out of 10.
Why?
It was very nice. Just the green part of the veg weren't that nice, but
And you did mention you couldn't taste any Guinness in it.
No, I couldn't. Now, could you when you had a bite of it?
Not to be honest, no.
No.
I just thought it tasted like steak pie, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Right, and folks, I'm going to give my steak 6 out of 10. It was too tough. The one piece was cremated, although it was still pink inside, it was done medium rare. It was just cremated, you couldn't even get the fork in there. The chips weren't crunchy, they were nice tasting, but they weren't crunchy. I like the chips to be crunchy. That mushroom was like rubber. I don't know what they've done to that. I've never been able to do a mushroom when it comes out like that, but it was like rubber. I'm going to give that 6 out of 10 because it was nice tasting, but it just weren't done the way I would have done it, or the way I prefer it. So, I've gone with 6, my mother's gone with 7, you've gone with what?
I've gone with 9. I might
You've
downgrade
gone
it
with
to
9.
8.
So on average, 6, 7 and 9, we're going to go a total of
7, 13.
7.5 out of 10. as a total, as a round average figure, 7.5 out of 10. So yeah, it was definitely a place to recommend. Come and visit. Start of the steak. Make sure you get the app and get all the free drinks. I've got to get my mother out here because she's getting a bit sloshed. Have you enjoyed it, mother?
Yeah.
Good. Right, guys, let's get her outside before she topples over. Right, guys, so yes, that was the Hardwick Arms, another Ember Inns. Now, we've got, like I said, we've got my mother with us because it's Mother's Day. Now, I've had to re-record this because my mother let out a little secret. It's not Mother's Day. This was recorded the day before Mother's Day. Now, I did actually tell you, folks, earlier on in the vlog. Guys, it's freezing out. Have you enjoyed your Mother's Day?
Very nice.
Will you enjoy it again tomorrow?
Yes, if you're taking me out.
Right. Guys, it is Mother's Day tomorrow. Well, today, as you're watching this vlog. I want to wish everybody's mother Happy Mother's Day, because it's Mother's Day.
About me, 'cause I'm a
I was just
mother as
waffling
well.
here, you know.
I'm a mother as well.
Happy Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day. Shall we have a group hug?
Nah.
Oh, fair play. Right, guys, hit the bell for notifications, hit that subscribe button, and hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you. Where are we going to be next?
I ain't got a clue.
We don't know, do we? We've
It'll
got a
be
few
a
holidays coming up,
surprise.
so look out for the Tenerife vlogs, look out for the Mallorca vlogs, look out for the Benidorm vlogs. Yes, we're going to be there, and you never know, a bit later on in the year, we might end up back in Turkey as well, guys.
And
What?
I'm going to be attempting to do some vlogs in Lorette de Mar.
Yes, Julie is going to be doing some vlogs in Lorette de Mar because she's going on the Endo, and I can't be there to do the filming, so
then
you're going to have to put up with her on her own.
There's the wedding vlogs.
Yeah, we've got
You
the
look
wedding.
absolutely frozen there.
I am frozen.
Let's get you in the car then before you topple over because you've had a lot of free drinks today. Guys, I'll see you later. Ta-ra. Say ta-ra, Jules.
Rogers.
Say ta-ra, mother.
Travel there.
Ta-ra, guys.